everyone.
Hi.
How are you guys today? That's doing good. It's been hot lately, right? Thankfully, we're under an aircon right now. So, first and foremost, thank you so much for coming today. This is just a short discussion that I think all of us will get some understandings out of it. It will benefit all of us. So today's discussion is going to be a certain communication issue that I think all of you will know about this. Do you know about hybrid and virtual workplace?
Oh, yes.
About this one, there has been a lot of communication issue regarding this type of situation. So the scenario is that about Zoom meeting. Yeah, it's about Zoom meeting, and there are two interns. They are consistently keeping their cameras off, and that they remain muted, and they also take around 3 to 4 minutes to respond. So when all of you think about this, this is kind of like a problem, right?
It's
kind of happening. But throughout this scenario is that these two interns do this because they are multitasking. So throughout online, and maybe they are doing other things, we don't know, right? So, but as a manager, from a manager's point of view, they feel disrespected, and that they start questioning their level of professional commitment. So here maybe we're going to discuss what went wrong, how can we solve it, and what are the effective ways that we can prevent a communication issue like this ever happening again. So let us start off, no pressure, just answer what the questions based on your understanding and opinion, okay?
Okay.
So the first question is about this type of communication issue is that what is the root communication barrier or etiquette failure occurring in this scenario? So what do you guys think about this?
I think, in my opinion, the root communication barrier is lack of proper communication etiquette. This is because when the manager are going to talk or present during their time, the interns are not paying attention too much because they are doing something else, and they're not turn off the camera and also mute the speaker. And my second point is I can see the behavior of their situation. This is because we can see they turn off the camera and mute the speaker, and it can be a little bit rude or disrespectful to the manager while doing presentation and meeting. Yes. And my last point is also the same. The behavior also can affect the flow of the communication of the meeting. This is because the manager also have to wait them to repeat again the question when they don't pay attention too much, because the manager have to repeat again and ask them the question again.
Just keep on asking and explaining, right?
And I think that's all my point, and thank you.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point from Vione actually. Especially the last one, when the manager has to keep on repeating, you also will feel a bit
Annoyed.
Yeah, a bit annoyed. Maybe it's too much to do because you kept on repeating the same thing, right? So that's a good point from Vione. Thank you so much. So maybe the second question about this issue is that what do you guys think, and how does this issue negatively affect the relationship, their trust or productivity of the team? What do you guys think about this?
I think this situation may negatively affect these three main areas, which is the first one is relationship. If we go through the situation when the interns took a long time, which is 3 to 4 minutes to respond back to the manager during the meeting, it may make the manager feel ignored or even disrespected. Because of this, it will create a distance between the manager and the interns, and over the time the manager will less willing to communicate with them. And then the second one is trust. Okay, again, when the interns took 3 to 4 minutes to respond back to the manager will naturally question whether the interns are paying attention or not during the meeting. And because of this, the manager may lose confidence in the interns' professionalism and commitment. And eventually, or over the time, this will cause the manager to think that the interns cannot be relied on to completing their responsibilities properly in the future. Okay. Lastly, other than relationship and trust, the behavior of the interns may affect the team productivity. Okay, as we know, multitasking. As we know, in that situation, we know that the interns are multitasking during the meeting, which means they are doing other work during the meeting. And because of this, it will cause the interns to miss an important information and will lead to misunderstanding. And the manager also need to repeat again the instruction. So because of this, it will not only interrupt the flow of the meeting and also can make the other team members feel less engaged with them. I think that's all for me.
Oh, I think that is an eye-opener to all of us, especially when it comes to trust. Because when a manager gives their trust on you, you have to fully respect their trust. But when you're not doing accordingly, they will, just like Aida said, they don't really have any reliance on those interns, right? I think that's a good point. That's really a good point. It clears up a lot of understanding of this type of issue. So thank you, Aida, for that. And then for the third question regarding this issue is that, what do you guys think about the immediate, actionable communication strategy, the strategies that can be used to resolve this type of conflict? Do you guys have any ideas what we can do about this?
I think how to solve it smoothly, the manager can use this for just a suggestion strategy. Maybe the manager can talk privately to the 2 interns rather than just pointing it out in front a lot of people that maybe can create shame to the 2 interns. And also it can make the other member or worker over there can feel uncomfortable in that situation. And my number 2 point is the manager can ask first what is going on with the 2 interns. Like we know the 2 interns is doing another job, so besides that, maybe the 2 interns also have a connection problem, internet connection problem, and also there is problem with their workspace. So by doing this, the manager can understand more about the intern rather than just pointing out to conclusion.
Like assuming.
Assuming that. So the third point is share the real impact what's going on when they keep doing that. Maybe the manager can just tell what is can be happen if they are doing that. Like we say, the time can keep getting slow if they are late to reply, taking 3 to 4 minutes. By doing this, it can show a professional,
like a professional communication setting.
Rather than just jumping to a conclusion, like sounds like a judge to the intern. And my last point is maybe the manager can set a clear rule before the meeting. Because some interns do not really know about the basic rule for a certain company. So by doing this, the 2 interns can understand more and prepare themselves before attending the meeting. I think that is what the manager
good strategy from Brenda there. I really like the fact that, especially the private check-in, where you don't shame them in front of people, right?
Yes.
You just bring them in private and talk and discuss nicely within each other without shaming them in public. I think that's one of the main points that I think is quite important to all of us. So thank you, Brenda, for that clear explanation. And lastly, for the last question for this communication issue is, what do you guys think of the preventative SOP or etiquette rule that can be and should be established to prevent this type of issue from happening again? What do you guys think about this question?
Maybe I can share some SOP that everyone can use for the hybrid meeting. So in my opinion, before the hybrid meeting, maybe they can provide some SOP to avoid this problem happen again. So maybe we can provide 3 stages, which is before the meeting, during the meeting, and after the meeting. So for the before the meeting, maybe we can test our technology first, such as the camera, mic, also the internet connection. So from this can help us to know what the problem that we can,
maybe the problem that we can solve.
before the meeting starts. Like that. So during the meeting, maybe we can mute our mic when the others talking. So from this can help everyone in the meeting to stay focused without any background noise. So lastly, for the after meeting, we can assign follow-ups and action items. This show that we pay attention during the meeting, and this also make sure the meeting was productive. So overall, I think with this SOP can make hybrid meeting more professional and effective.
That's a good point, honestly. I think every one of us would like our this type of issue to go smoothly, right? With no disturbance, like Shafina said about making sure that the mic works, that no background noises, so that everyone can focus, right? I think that's a good point, very clear point. Thank you so much, Shafina. So I guess all of us have discussed about this type of issue. What do you guys think? Does this issue have to be solved correctly with these types of questions given? Maybe in your opinion, do you think this issue should be focused on more so that no conflict happen?
I think yes.
I think yes.
I think everyone is clear with their own opinions, and I respect your answers also. Before that, thank you so much everyone once again for participating in this short discussion. I hope all of you are able to get some ideas and some understandings, and we learn about this type of situation together, so that we are able to resolve, especially with managers and interns. They often miscommunicate, right? And they always go through difficulties, especially virtual meeting. So having etiquette should help us prevent any misunderstandings, lack of trust, and also being able to build being able to build a good relationship with each other. So with that being said, good points from all of us, and thank you so much for sharing, everyone.
Thank you.